Hi children, today we are going to read Don't Worry Peppa. Mommy Pig is worried about being late for lunch. Daddy Pig is worried it might rain. George is worried about driving his little car down the hill. But Peppa isn't sure she can tell anyone about her little worry. Shall we see what is Peppa's worry? Peppa and her family were going to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house for lunch. We would better hurry, said Mummy Pig. Otherwise we would be late. Don't worry. We have plenty of time, said Daddy Pig. And we are always early. Yes, don't worry, Mummy, said Peppa. Daddy, what does worry mean? Peppa whispered. Daddy Pig explained that worry is something you feel unsure about. It's when we think something not so good might happen. But we are always early, and Granny and Grandpa Pig won't mind even if we are a little late. No, I'm sure they won't. So you don't need to worry then, Mummy, said Peppa Pig. You are right, Peppa. I don't, said Mummy Pig. As they were getting ready, Daddy Pig told Peppa that the best thing to do when you have a worry is to tell someone. Share your worry with us. Then, poof, just like magic, it whispered. I shared my worry about being late, said Mummy Pig, and it disappeared. Exactly. Look at the time. We would be better going. Otherwise, we would be actually late. Outside, Daddy Pig spotted a grey cloud in the sky. I think I might put the car roof on. Why, Daddy? Asked Peppa. I like the roof off. It's so whooshy in the wind. I like it off too, Peppa. But I'm worried it might rain and we will get wet. Don't worry, Daddy, said Peppa. If it rains, you can put the roofs up then. Yeah, I suppose I could. So you don't need to worry then, Daddy. Not at all. The best thing to do with that worry is to share it. Poof! Then just like magic, it disappeared. Hello, little ones, said Granny Pig when they arrived. Are we late for lunch, Granny? You don't need to worry, Peppa. You are always early. Peppa smiled. Mommy Pig winked. Peppa and George ran out into the garden. Hello there, Grandpa Pig. He was in the shed making a toy racing car for Peppa and George to play with. Peppa hopped in the car first and rode around the garden. Toot, 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 toot. Went up and down the hills, squeezing the horn. When it was George's turn to drive, he wasn't too sure. What's wrong, George? You look a bit worried. The best thing to do when you have a worry is to share it. Then poof, Just like magic, it will disappear. George pointed at a hill. I think George is worried about this hill. Well, that is easy to sort. Let's take the car to a flatter part of the garden. Cheered George, zooming around in the car. He felt fine about the hill and raced down as fast as he could. I don't think George has a worry anymore, Grandpa. No puff. He has no worries at all. When they finished playing, Grandpa Pig, Peppa, George went inside for lunch. Yummy, yummy lunch. That is delicious. Thank you, Peppa, said Granny Pig. I have tried a new recipe and a bit worried how it would turn out. The best thing to do when you have a worry is to share it. Then, poof! Just like magic, it will disappear. That's very true, Peppa, said Granny Pig. As it was such a lovely afternoon, Granny Pig suggested they ate their cake in the garden. Look at that! Not a cloud in the sky. Why don't you all go outside and I will bring out the cake? Can I help, Grandpa? Asked Peppa. Of course, Peppa, replied Grandpa Pig. That's very kind. Can I carry the cake, Grandpa? Asked Peppa. It's a bit heavy. Said Grandpa Pig. But why don't you carry the special plate instead? Grandpa Pig went outside with the cake and Peppa followed. She felt proud to be carrying the very special plate. Oh, but as she was about to step outside, she bumped into a chair and dropped the plate. Smash! Oh no! Peppa cried looking at the broken plate. When Peppa walked outside, her tummy felt a bit wobbly. But then she remembered what Daddy Pig told her. I have a little worry, Grandpa, said Peppa. Why don't you tell me about it so it can help you? Peppa told Grandpa Pig about the broken plate. And it is your special one. I am sorry, Grandpa. Don't worry, Peppa, said Grandpa Pig, giving her a big cuddle. The plate doesn't matter at all. What matters is that you are okay. Thank you, Grandpa, said Peppa. Just like magic, Peppa's little worry disappeared. Peppa showed Grandpa Pig where the broken plate was so he could clean it up. And then they went back inside. Peppa felt much better. Could I have a really big slice of cake, please? Granny, remember Peppa, said Daddy Pig. The best thing to do with the cake is to share it. Said, yes, Daddy, I have shared my worry. Now I will share the cake. Poof! Just like magic, Peppa's really big slice of cake disappeared. The end.